Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. My name is Draygone Llewellyn Fuzzbottom Jr. and these are some of my patrons. Snow Kieran, Hideru, and a special thanks to my special sponsor, Lit Dragon. You know, I just noticed that we are currently wearing the outfit that I am currently wearing during the adventure. It is not the green outfit that he originally started with. I mean, I suppose that makes sense that his outfit would change on the title screen, but, you know, I didn't really expect it. That's a nice touch. Anyway, when we last left off, we went to the Temple of Aegis. There, we were supposed to be looking for the seal that holds the demon dragon in place, because there's some bard who is trying to release Dragon. Well, we found the seal, although we didn't know it. The seal was apparently this statue, and we kinda destroyed it. I had to re-watch my recording in order to figure out exactly what was going on. Apparently, that magical pink energy that appeared before the statue attacked us was that bard hypnotizing Rebecca. And I guess he hypnotized Rebecca into getting angry at the statue, and so the statue didn't like that, and that's why it attacked us. That's what I assume is going on. Because the statue is supposed to detect some evil energy, and only attack if it senses evil presence energy. Something like that. That is the best explanation I can come up with. Whether it's the correct explanation or not, I don't know. It ultimately doesn't matter. What does matter is, after destroying the statue, Aegis crumbled apart because, you know, load-bearing bosses, and in the process, we lost all our money. I'm really not a fan of that. Now, Sunstorm has pointed out that I really shouldn't worry about losing all my money. I don't know why. Maybe we'll find all that money and get it back, or maybe we'll find enough money around here to make up for it. In any case, I decided that it would be a good idea and store all my money in the bank before we took care of the boss. So somewhere in this town we should be finding the bank, and in that bank will be 700 wind shell safely packed away. Plus interest. Now, if it turned out that I wasn't going to get all that money back, and I did not know that I was going to lose that money, thanks to the guide, I'd probably be changing my class to a rogue right now, because rogues get more money from treasure chests and battles. But that won't be necessary. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the mage for now. So, let's go ahead and explore this town we're in now. Oh, by the way, we somehow wound up in this town called Onsana? Onsana Villa. Yeah, we somehow wound up here, and us and Rebecca wound up going our separate ways. Rebecca is going after the bard, and we are on our quest to get more powerful so that we can take on Dragon when he inevitably breaks through that broken seal. Anyway, it's my fault Polly was taken by that loser bard. I saw him with that drill thing miles away, but I assumed we could handle it. Now I'm here hiding my shame in a resort. My life sucks. Again, I'm still not really sure what that bard did when he drilled into Polly. But apparently he did something bad. You ever go on a scavenger hunt in the world map? Kind of. Haven't really been much of a scavenger hunt. I think at most there's been like 2 items to hunt for. Most of the yams are on the continent itself. That's pretty pawsome, as they say. Yeah, that's my custom word there. That's my word for cool, as it turns out. In Polly, I had the opportunity to create a cool word, and that was my cool word, because I wanted it to be as lame as possible. Tourists are a real hassle. I need to be zoned in at all times, kid. Okay, there's going to be another word that we can try to decide the meaning of. I wonder what the original word is going to be. What the meaning is. Seeing everything, being everywhere. The ocean could tell the best stories if we could hear it. I'm sure it could. Ooh, treasure. It's Dray Jr.'s lost wind shell. Well, there you go. It must have washed ashore searching for him. So there's the wind shell I had since storing my other wind shell in the bank. Okay, what was even the point? Why did we lose our wind shell if we were just going to get it back? Maybe if we had gotten it back somewhere else. But to get it back in the town where we discovered we'd lost it, that's kind of redundant. And pointless, and I don't get it. Ooh. Oh, cutscene. Phew. Finally. I thought he'd never squeeze into this. Hmm? What are you doing? Get out, you creep! Well, that was embarrassing. But there's something in that room. It's been a while, so let's check again. Oh, okay. Oh, man. I haven't seen a toilet since I've been here. I haven't seen a toilet since I started the game. If I don't find one soon, I'll explode. You, stranger, help me out over here. Hey, wait. Where are you going? Don't just leave me like this. It would have been a little funnier had my character turned around. Is it going to be random? Or is this just going to be the same scene repeated over and over? Surprisingly, it's empty. I'm gonna say it's kind of random. Alright, first things first. Got a cha-yam! But there's no room for me to hold it. So we'll just go ahead and bury it back into the carpet. Oh yeah, got this spear and the staff. The spear was good for one enemy, the boss in particular, but we'll go ahead and re-equip the staff and store away the spear for the time being. So that's 12 yams down. Alright, so that was another point to my luck, thanks to charisma. Strangely, that dresser had nothing in it. Oh boy, we got ourselves a bit of a wide open town here. I'm so glad to finally take a break from the mainland. Though, if I lived here, I probably wouldn't appreciate this place. I guess that's why we have vacations. Wonder what it's like for people living in places like Hawaii. Well, they're probably complaining about tourists, and maybe take places like this for granted? I must look so adorable to a mainlander yourself. So there's another word. But staring is so rude. So stop, Kay? No. You look a little sunburned there. Don't mind me. Just frying some bacon. I can see that. So that's 13 yams now. So another point of dexterity. I was just looking at the guide for this game, by the way, and The guide kind of mentions that you get your money back, but it's listed as a treasure. It doesn't actually mention getting your money back in the walkthrough part. It would have been a little bit helpful to have that. As a fur-covered individual myself, I'm gonna say right now, I am glad that I don't get sunburned. I bet the sun feels real nice for you there. Oh boy. Oh! And a Palyam. Alright, I want to say right now, I have never been that much of a fan of wide open places because it's so easy to miss something when you're exploring wide open places. You have to like zigzag all over the place in order to make sure that you actually find everything. What is this place anyway? Onsana Villa. Oh yeah, right. Always trending, always tropic, always the right choice. And we got another item right here. It's a veggie. We'll just store that away real quick. You know, I haven't really had much use to use items yet. Not since I got healing magic anyway. Gonna kind of wanna consider using regular items sometimes. Especially if my magic gets low. I need to consider using my magic more, since magic is so useful in getting big combos. Don't mind me. I'm just a regular human loner. So, just let me alone. Let me alone? Adorable, right? The guy doesn't mention anything about creating a phrase, so I guess we don't create any phrases here. This is probably just where people repeat them. Also, you were totally a person that said more than one thing. Haven't found the bank yet. Are you the girl from earlier? Most of the socialites here know all of the latest trends. Isn't that possum? Indeed it is. Ooh, treasure! I want treasure! Excuse me while I swipe your treasure there, lady. 50 wind shell. Cool! Kinda think of it, since rogues get more money from treasure chests, I wonder if it would be beneficial to become a rogue while I'm exploring town. Might be too much of a hassle though, considering I'd have to re-equip everything. Now we got a bar, and it looks like this is where we'll get more magic as well. And the bank! Yay! So I'll go ahead and take all of my money out. And I am rolling in dough. Now as far as that magic goes... No, this is the hotel. Unfortunately, you need a reservation to stay here. We have fewer rooms in the highest demand, after all. Feel free to walk around and feel like an honored guest. That is more than most hotels would allow you to do. I'm on my lunch break right now. Anyone ordering food is going to wait a while for it. This is me time, and I'm really zoned in, understand? Indeed I do. We only have room service here. It's quite easy since everyone orders the same thing usually. I wonder what they order. I'm looking for the town with real IQ, like myself. That's another phrase. Of course, I speak of the fabled city Paragon. Who knows where it is? I could look up in the guide where it is. Oh, wait. What? Hi, Mom. Oh, hi, Dray Jr. I thought I'd seen you with that girl that helps around Harvest, but I must have hallucinating. Haha. So how goes my young man's adventure? You must be doing well if you have time to stop here with a girl. Oh, Dray Jr., I'm only teasing. But are you eating well? If you need to go, I won't keep you long. But here, take some fish for the road. We got fish. Me and Dad are going to keep traveling. You be safe, Dray Jr. Okie dokie. Cool. We got fish. We haven't really been eating a whole lot. It's a good thing there's no penalty for not eating. So then, my dad should be around here somewhere. Hey, Dray! You look so much stronger than I remember. Yeah, I gained a few levels. You may be even stronger than me now. Truthfully, I planned this trip for me and Mom for years. And we got so many more places to see. It's like our own adventure. Still, I can't be okay with sending my son away without some extra wind shell. So here's a little something from Dad. Hey, cool. Another 100. Be prepared for anything, Dray. You'll make a fine hero, son. Here's open, I guess. Can't talk to you. Totally can't talk to you. Maybe I'm too young. How about you? Yes. I train in the art of Comet. Now, Master, I can teach you this magic for 200 wind shell. Sounds good to me. Thank you. Now hold still for just a moment. And we learn Comet. I hope this magic assists you. Be safe on your journey. Alright, so Comet. 50 fire damage. Hurls ahead a fireball. So we got a long range attack now. That's cool. It's significantly more powerful than the tornado. However, the tornado hits more than once, so they're probably around equal power when you really think about it. So this is going to be fire. That's wind. This is where we're going to have to try to keep in mind, like, the colors of enemies. Also scan. Scan will be helpful. So this is probably going to be an attack that we can assign to a button. Yep. So we've already got L1 for wind. Let's go for L2 for fire. Now, you got one other spell here. Icicle. Costs 300 wind shell. Sounds reasonable. And we now know fish. Wait, what? Sorry, I was looking at my guide and marking off fish because that was apparently on the treasure list. What do we know? We know icicle. 45 ice damage calls far off ice spheres. So this is where we're going to start using the other shoulder buttons. So for this we'll want R1? No, R2. So R1 will be fire, R2 will be ice. That sounds like it'd be easy enough to remember. And no more magic. Alright, cool. Oh, there's another one of these girls dressed up like that. When will my reflections show who I am inside? Girl, I know the feeling. How's a guy supposed to enjoy his vacation with random people barging into his room? Alright, just real quick, there is money in this dresser. Just so you know. And then in this dresser, there's a light book. What is a light book? A light book is intelligence plus 7. Is it an accessory? Do we equip it? Yep, it's an accessory. So that's extra intelligence, and a good amount of it as well. What was intelligence again? Intelligence is magic damage. You cause more magic damage and take less magic damage. Sometimes I can talk. Do I want the MP though? I think I'll go ahead and do the light book. I mean, the extra MP is nice, but I'm a mage right now, and so I auto-regen MP at a decent rate. Also, back in the kitchen, I wound up missing an endiam. So that's 15 down. Alright, next door to the inn is a wisdom yam. So, definitely, a lot of these yams are found inside towns. Not so much in the dungeons and not so much in the world map. I know that one person said that there's a ton of them on the world map, but we're not finding them at a rapid pace on the world map. Let's see. Oh, this is where we woke up after we were knocked out and lost our money. Well, as long as I'm here, check the dresser real quick. Nothing in there. Can we sleep in the bed now? Rebecca's nice comfy bed. You shouldn't rest here just yet. It says just yet. And it makes me wonder if I'm going to be able to eventually rest in it. So far, though, it seems like no, I can't. Which is a shame because I don't really have anywhere else to rest. Can't sleep at the inn. I haven't seen you around before. Don't go causing any trouble for the other guests, kid. No promises. People aren't evil. People can be bad too. That sounds like an interesting conversation they are having. Okay, this is going to be a weird observation, but you remember how earlier in this Let's Play I pointed out how we all have real-time shadows? Apparently there's a limit to those shadows. Once something is so far from the ground, it no longer casts a shadow. You can tell this with the palm trees because only the tips of the branches are low enough to cast a shadow on the ground. Aha! Alright, so yeah, this place with the dresser and the people like the bathroom guy and the changing girl, it does in fact have a random person in here. Alright, you'd think a resort changing room would have some tannin ointment. Ointment? SPF whatevers? What kind of show are they running off the kingdom? I'm peeling over here. And who invited you? Nobody? Doesn't matter anyway. Oh, had a little bit of a light rumble there. And there's a strong rumble. That was an angry clown. Whether there's any more characters that appear in that place, I don't know. It's kind of hard to get anybody else. Took me a lot of attempts just to get the clown. In fact, even more tempting, and I haven't seen the clown since. Anyway, found some more buildings to look into. They are right down here. Are these also changing rooms? Well, this one doesn't... Oh! Never mind, I was about to say this doesn't seem to have anything in it, but it has 31 wind shell. And as far as I can tell, that leaves one building left, and this one should have an armoire in it. Yep, this has the armoire. And no treasure. Alright, let's see what clothing options we got here. We got our default green, of course. I forget if I mentioned this, but apparently your favorite color that is determined when you start the game determines what outfit you will find the most, it seems like. Because so far we've found the green outfit in every armoire. So maybe your favorite color is always the first option. What is relax? Is he gonna strip? No. Gonna wear quite an interesting outfit there. Did he change his hair color? Huh. Okay, let me go through these and see if the hair color changes with any of the others. No, apparently this is the only option that changes your hair color. Is that intentional? In any case, I'm definitely going to keep this, because when else am I going to get the opportunity to dye my hair purple, blue, turquoise, something? I don't know. When else am I going to get the opportunity to dye my hair? I was going to just stay in black for as long as I was continuing to be a mage, and then maybe change colors once I change classes again, but no, we're going to go with this. Alright, let's see here. I'm missing some more money somewhere. Where did I miss more money? Never mind, I was wrong. I'm not missing more money. I just forgot to write down that my dad gave me 100 wind shell. So that is all the treasures in town. Now let's go ahead and spend our money. Okay, first things first. I want to try something here. You got a magic map? Oh, you don't got a magic map. Okay, I guess I'm not trying something here. I was wanting to find out if we could use the magic map in town. Oh well. Anything of interest? Probably not. So let's go ahead and check out the next person. See what we can do about equipment. Maybe have a better staff. We got the silver sword, steel axe, silver staff. That's probably better, yeah. Bamboo spear. We got one in the bag. Lucky charm, power brace, light book, which we found in a treasure chest. So it's a good thing we went treasure hunting first. I'm gonna stick with the accessories that I have, and in regards to the spear, well, we already have one. In regards to the staff, is what I meant to say. Let's go ahead and buy that. So that'll be a better piece of equipment than what I've got. So the current bronze staff is 3 to 5 damage and 3 intelligence. So this is 6 to 9 damage and 6 intelligence. Sounds good to me. Dress to impress. Alright, what you got in regards to armor? Got some good stuff, it looks like. Iron shield, cloth armor. Cloth armor is apparently better than the armor I got. Would not have called that. Can't use iron armor as a mage. Baseball bat, circlet, bandana, beanie. So we got more hat options, it looks like. I guess the circlet is a hat? I would assume so. The bandana would also be a hat, but it costs more, despite not being quite as strong as the circlet. I'm really curious what that's going to be. But first things first, let's go ahead and let's see here. Iron shield first. And then I'm curious enough to find out what the bandana is. Can't carry so many items at once. Well, I can fix that. Let's go ahead and look at the bag, and we'll just sell nothing. We just open the bag, so that in theory, when I try to buy the bandana, nope, I have to actually sell something from the bag. So let's actually sell something random from the bag. I'm assuming I'm not selling all 7 veggies for 5 wind shell. Nope, I only sold one veggie. Alright, good. So now... I was wrong. Yeah, I'm really confused about something, because while buying things at Polly, I had people who were saying that I can't carry so many items because apparently I was buying them for myself and couldn't place them in the bag, but one of the items I tried buying actually did go to the bag. Wonder why? Was it because it was a regular item? Let's go ahead and try buying a regular item real quick. Let's buy... What's the cheapest thing? Apple? No. What is the deal with that? Y'all saw that, right? When I bought a thing and it went to my bag? Am I just confused? Whatever. Let's go ahead and buy the bandana after I clear some space. Clear some space by equipping the iron shield. So dexterity goes down by 5. 7% block rate compared to the bronze shield, which is 5% block. Alright then. So we'll sell the bronze shield and then buy the thing. Alright, so the baseball cap. Defense 2, strength 2, dexterity 2. What about the bandana? Dexterity 8, defense 2, luck up 5, intelligence down by 3, but strength up 5. That's a lot of different stats we got there. It almost makes me wonder, what about that circlet? But I don't think I want to spend the money to find out. In any case, this is probably better than the baseball cap. Yeah, everything from the baseball cap either stays the same or it goes up. The only thing that goes down is intelligence, which, considering I'm a mage, that's kind of not a good thing, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind the extra strength. Let's go ahead and have the extra strength. And sell the baseball cap. And hey, that gives me enough money to buy the cloth armor. So let's go ahead and buy the cloth armor. And the cloth armor, compared to the worn coat, defensive 3 or defensive 6. So, nothing special, it's just more powerful equipment. So I'll sell the quote real quick and then, I don't know. Alright, so I went back into the hotel and stored my money. I think it's a safe bet that if there's no individual bank, I can probably find it in the hotel. We have so many places in this place, by the way. I'm surprised there's only 2 signs. Though I can't help but notice that the signs are for the upstairs area. Probably so that you know that, hey, there might be a bank and an inn down and below, but also you have some stuff upstairs, so check that out. I wonder if the fact that I couldn't talk to the bar person is a glitch. Was I supposed to be able to? I don't know. In any case, I think we're done exploring town, and since we're done exploring town, that means we're done exploring... Well, we're done with this episode. Is there anything I want to bring up before I end this episode? I mean, I suppose I could mention that I'm taking part in that Final Fantasy V 4-job fiesta. It's a charity thing, and you should all check it out. I stream it at Twitch, but I'm also posting it here at YouTube. The streams, that is. I want to mention it because I'm pretty sure that not everybody who watches my RPG Maker stuff also watches my other stuff. So, you know, just so you know, there's other stuff going on right now. With that said, I think that's pretty much it. So, down at the bottom of the screen is all of my patrons. On that note, I really want to come up with some better Patreon rewards. Because all it is right now is, hey, you get your name listed, and maybe I'll also shout out, and maybe I'll also post your name on my Patreon page, and that's it. Wouldn't mind having some more Patreon options. I really enjoyed when I was doing Patreon requests, like doing Let's Plays as a request. Not really willing to try it out again because of how exhausting it was, but it definitely was kind of fun because of all the different games I got to try out that I wouldn't have thought to try out. I don't know. Hey, if you guys have any ideas on some worthwhile Patreon rewards that are actually kind of interesting, go ahead and throw out some suggestions. Anyway, we're going to be ending this episode now, and next time, I don't know what we'll be doing, but we'll find out when we meditate. I'll see you then.